Good morning. My name is Maleva. I'm a Hopi Indian. We live northeast of Phoenix, Arizona. I'm here today and with my son. We're going to be talking about different things about how we live and our home. To get it started, I just want to introduce myself to you fine people out there. We live up on the top of a mesa. There's 12 villages and 3 mesas. First mesa, second and third mesa, and in each mesa there's different villages on top of there, so in each one of them there. But we come from the first mesa, and we've been there for many, many moons. I want to show you some pictures of our home so you can kind of see where we live at way up high in the mountains. So what you're going to see here are these pictures are from the Smithsonian Institute from 1897 and earlier than that. They used those wooden box cameras. They didn't have cameras like we do now. They're those glass prints. So what you're looking at is glass prints of these. And the village actually looks almost the same as it did back when. Some things have changed, but it looks the same. So this first picture right here is from Walpi. That's where we come from. There's Tewa, Shamopavi, Walpi, and Hano. So those are the little villages on top. There's not very many people in each one, maybe 50 people. 100 people, but there's not that many. But this first photograph is Walpi, which is the end picture. There's only about 2 people that live there now. This is one of the villages on top of our mesa that doesn't have water or electricity. We still live in the same way we did many moons ago. We have like candles and stuff like that. That's how they see around, and they have to go get water not too far away, but there's no running water and there's no sewer it's pretty much nobody's living there anymore, just a few people. We have 3 homes at that part of the village, which is Walpi. We have the home that you see way up on top, one down below next to that, and then a small little cubby hole about as big as you're looking at right here where my grandpa and grandma lived at. And so this is Walpi here. And I'll show you the next picture. This part here is going into Walpi right here. You can see we live on stack homes that are on top of each other. The homes are made out of sandstone and mud and clay. But they've been there for maybe 10,000 years, so they haven't fallen down, so they've been there a long, long time. But if you look down here, this is way up on top. Let me see if I have a better picture I can show you. Yeah. This one right here, you can see on the edge right here how high we are. It's like 500 feet from the bottom tier to the last tier on top, but it's a lot further than that going down. But there's 3 tiers going down to it. The widest part on the top of this village is only, I'd say, 250 feet wide, and the smallest area crossing over to Walpi is about 15 feet wide, and then it drops down like you can see here. But way up here on top is one of our homes right there. Way up here, and then the next home is right underneath here. You can zoom in and look, but this is where we live. There's our other home. And Grandpa and Grandma's house is right here, which is not a house, it's just a little cubby hole. And it's just carved out of sandstone. That's how they lived a long, long time ago. My Grandpa and Grandma. This is how Grandpa and Grandma, we ate like that. We just put all our food into a bowl that the ladies make, and we eat like, back then we were eating rabbits, and then we would eat groundhogs. And back then they had those coyotes and things like that we could hunt. We don't do that anymore, but that's how we ate, including myself. That's how we ate in the thing there in the village. This part here is the back part. This picture here, if you're looking, is going across that little bridge that's only 10 feet wide. It's not a bridge, it's just carved out of the sandstone. And that's going into Hopi from the other side of the village over here. It's Hopi, which we live there. We also have homes there too over the centuries. The homes, everything belongs to the ladies. Everything, houses, everything. The men own nothing. But we have 3 homes over there, which are clans. So we belong to different clans. Like I am from the Snake clan and the Reed clan. But this is where you can see going into it, and this is Hopi. This right here is like a standing rock. It just stands up there by itself, like sandstone. And this picture, the little boy and the 2 boys are me and my brother. There and there, if you can see them. We live about, the nearest town was Winslow, which is 75 miles away from our village. So when we did go to town, which we never really did, we didn't have stores until probably about the 19th century when they built a trading post, and it stayed there for about 100 years and then it burned down. But that's what happened to our thing. But now we have quite a bit of things, but we're going to start this tour from the back when all the way up to today. I have many things I'd like to share when my son wants me to say things. I would say, because we have a lot of interesting things. Bobby, or Shane, his name is Shane, but we call him Bobby. He has a lot of things to do. We're going to be sharing a lot of photographs as we go along. Like right now, I just want to introduce myself.